iRace fans back with more future winner interviews here at Forks Karting Speedway, joined by our senior medium winner Brandon Thorvilson and our senior Yamaha winner Ryan Thorvilson. Brandon, we'll start with you first since the order of the race is here for tonight. Now, you and Adam, your son, you guys have been putting on quite the 1-2-1-2 performances throughout the season, but you had his number here tonight. I think lap traffic played a key.
Yeah, it did. I mean, he made a mistake. To be honest, I think the last 2 weeks, I think I've been a little faster than him. Just couldn't get around. You know, he did better in the heats. We got a guy help over here recording, and I told him, don't put the GoPro on my cart because I'm going to be in the front. So I kind of called my shot there, and I was glad to get a win. That was my first points win, although I do have another one that counts just as much. I tried really hard. That was my goal going into this, was to dethrone Adam. You know, too many wins go to his head, and I tried really hard last week. I put his cart in a different spot on the trailer, and he's very much a creature of habit, so just throwing him off a little bit, you know, I was trying.
I was just going to say, you guys got some little superstitions or so going into race day, you know, sorted sock on one foot, different colored socks. I've heard all kinds of things.
Right, yep. Yeah, we gotta try everything. You know, when you can't beat him on the track, you got to think all those little tricks to get in his head.
It worked out. You got the win, another close fought victory. Driver profile question of the week. I was asking the other drivers, getting towards the end of the race season here, a few more weeks to go. What's one of your biggest takeaways from this race season? One of the biggest things you've learned this race season?
We had another good year. We've had really good weather. I think we've had one rain out, maybe another one early in the year. Cart count continues to be okay. I've made more improvements on the track. It's just going well.
Well, congratulations. Sure you got family crew sponsors to give the big shout-outs to.
Yep, got Sabota Sanitation, H3M, Nodak Insurance, Chris Moan agent. I think that's about it.
All right, well, congratulations, and congratulations on stopping the winning streak. Oh, no, whoops. I guess they're my fans, the Mosquitoes. No. Ryan, shifted over to you, senior Yamaha, showing tremendous pace out there tonight. What worked for the setup for you tonight to make it get the big gap?
I was just the driver tonight. Brandon did all the setup on it. Good traction compound goes a long ways, and the setup was right there. If I wasn't having to fight the cart too much. Couple times it got out on me, but I was able to wrangle it back and kept her on point for the win.
Now you got the heats going into the feature there. You know, Brandon Anderson, Kylie Martinson, and Brian Good, all tremendous tenured drivers for the senior Yamahas there with the inverted grids and all that. And any notices in the race pack there tonight with the competition? Your first time out in the senior Yamahas this year?
Yeah, first time this year for me in the Yamaha. The first heat I started on point. I didn't really want to, but that's where I started and that's where I finished. Second heat, the invert. I had to work a little bit to get around all three of them, honestly. But once I cleared Brandon there, I just didn't look back, and I was hoping nobody would catch me.
Now, driver profile question for you. I just asked Brandon, biggest lesson learned this race season. I know you probably all kinds of new things learning year after year.
Oh, yeah. This year in the senior medium, I've been in a little bit of a slump. The last few weeks, I've been kind of not being able to keep up with Brandon and Adam, but tonight I was able to pull off the third place and watch their battle pretty much the whole race, which was fun. I guess don't take anything for granted, really. Seems like the same season as always for me, but the track always gets better. Everyone that puts this whole show together week in and week out has been doing a tremendous job, and hopefully we can keep it going moving forward.
Well, congratulations once again. Sure you got family crew sponsors you want to give the big ups to?
Yeah, my family, Sabota Sanitation, Chris Moan with Nodak Mutual Insurance, and H3M out of Botno. And then, of course, my wife, Brandon, Adam, all the help, Dad, parents, grandparents, fans. I know there's a few people that come and watch us up in the stands, so we appreciate everyone.
All right, well, congratulations and best of luck to both of you on the rest of the race season. Ryan Thorvilson, senior Yamaha winner. Brandon Thorvilson, senior medium winner. More reviews here to come at Forks Karting Speedway.